made with by Tukana Interactive and Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. We need your consent to gather and utilize some usage data to improve the game. You can always revoke your consent in the settings menu. Please see our privacy policy for detailed information on how we process your data. Allow data tracking. And welcome. Oh, okay. And with that, welcome to the Steam demo of Starbase. Starbase is a relaxing asteroid base building and resource management game. Discover and mine countless asteroids, create production networks, and guide your flock of spacefaring birds to new interstellar horizons. Release date is 2025. Yeah, the planned release date. It is not out yet. It is developed by Tukana Interactive and published by Tukana Interactive und Kurzgesagt. The name is cut off on the publisher thing. I will look later. Get out of my chair! Aye, aye, Captain. Captain, gather round, flock. I have a few words to say. For now begins our great mission. Rust. There should be some good squawking. Today we embark on a journey for the good of all birdkind. In the past we locked wings and reached for the first mango, but today we reach for the stars. Mangoes do not power starships. We need rare earth fruits, iron, silicon, fruits that power dreams. That might be fine speech and all, Cap, but what's our actual mission here and now? Right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. At ease, everyone. Let's get to work. Good hustle. Ablena, Sector 1, etched. We are here, flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. How does this work again? Not the red button. Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way out here. I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model. Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap. And you won't put a claw wrong, probably. Listen up, Flock. According to my notes, we should start with this quest. New quest from Captain. Accept. The Captain requests iron. Click on an asteroid to see if it has iron. Double click to enter. And what is this? Okay. And enter. Take a closer look. Zoom in and out with your mouse. Rotate the asteroid by holding the right mouse button. Land to click on a glowing big crater. They all seem to be similar. Let's pick this one. First find an iron deposit, then drag an extractor from your building inventory onto it. This costs you credits. Okay, here seems to be iron. Okay, and then extractor. Oop. And then... okay. Great, now let's really speed things up. Slap down some more extractors and connect them up to the launchpad. Okay. Then... Oop. And... Oop. Oop. Can I do like this? No, they have to be directly... Okay. I need more. Okay. Well done, Flock. We've really earned those credits. Select your quest reward by clicking on the golden button. Single launchpad can keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launchpad for better efficiency. Okay. There's like special pots for... Let's put it here. We're doing great already. Now let's ramp up the production. We need a stockpile of aluminium. Captain, accept. For the quest, you need to extract and deliver aluminium to space station. Okay, then let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then whoop, and whoop, and oh, and whoop, and demolish it. Whoop. Not bad. With all these materials, we can build up our station to earn more credits. Let's pick our first module. Accept. How do I do that? Living quarters. Let's make our station extra cozy, but now let's get back to business. There are still some resources missing from my list. Okay. For example, hello? Do I need to, like, oops. How do I don't want to build it. Okay. No. Hello? How do I... How do I... Okay. New quest from Captain, accept. Over the quest icon and over the requested resource to see what still needs to be completed. Okay. And find the resources you need here. Click map button on the top left to explore more asteroids. Okay. Click on an unidentified asteroid and spend tech points to discover it. Discover. Now you can enter the discovered asteroid and land on it. Let's enter. And let's go here. Hey, look, all the titanium and water around here waiting for us. Okay. Then 4 then this water, titanium. Get the water first and then the titanium. 1. We're out of credits. That's not a problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need to get some extra credits. Joke just needs to collect them. Deploy rover, get the shiny nuggets on asteroids. Ensign Yoke reporting for duty, sir. Captain, sir. Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use the utmost caution. Am I understood? Sir, yes, sir, Captain, sir. I like your spirit, Ensign Yoke, but you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain will do nicely. Drag a path from the rover and gather up those shiny nuggets for some extra credits and tech points. Okay. So, 2, 3, 4. And then we need another launch pad. But first we need more money to here. Then I don't see much more shiny things to collect. Did I overdo it? Potentially. That's not good. Did I softlock myself? It is possible that I potentially softlock myself. Ah, no, there's a shiny. Ah, okay, you can drive over the. There's shiny. There's shiny. There's shiny. There's shiny. There's shiny. This is the water, and then this is the metal. So titanium. Okay, but I think. Alright, almost done. Last thing we need is to do here is to fill up our oxygen tank, so we are ready to travel onwards. I think I want to finish the. Can I? Nah, let's just live without it. Okay. New quest from Captain. Get oxygen. For this oxygen, we need a refiner. To click on the building, invest inventory to start the research. This costs you tech points. Let's switch into it. Excellent news! I have accomplished the research I need to build to refine for you. Claim the quest reward. Refiner. Final research. Drag it from the building inventory onto the asteroid. Okay. I imagine it needs water, so let's just maybe put it here. There's an extractor on a water deposit connected to the refinery. Okie dokie, then water. Refinery converts water into oxygen. We need to complete the quest. Or connect the refinery with the launchpad to send oxygen to the next space station. Oh. We need 4. Okay, I think one. There is no ratios given or time thing, but I guess one refinery is. One extractor is for one refinery. Well done, we have stocked up on supplies. Now nothing stands in our way of discovering even more valuable earth roots. Sector 1 completed. Excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stocked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculation by 20.2853%. That's if my math is correct, and I do believe it is. Space exploration isn't about math. You've got to expect the unexpected. Trust your guts. The unexpected. Tell me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Castro's law of planetary motion? Or maybe didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that stop us being smashed apart by asteroids? Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Rust was joking. Let's put all that math to work then. Rock, to the stars! Hatched. Sector completed. Then travel to the next sector. Dublina. Sector 2, a strange discovery. Captain, I'm getting a strange reading from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density. That sounds just the kind of resource we are looking for. Where is it? We have to get closer to investigate. But Captain, there is a matter of debris field. I advise we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring. That are you squawking about, Captain? Is this great unknown we came out here for? Don't let Stella scare you. I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella set a course for that group of asteroids. I'm not afraid of rocks. We are very close now. Let's land on the asteroid and find this strange object. Guess it's good. We are very close now. Let's land on this asteroid and find this strange object. This rock has been the culprit. What's that? Kurzgesagt, I've never seen something like this before. I'd like to take it to our station for examination, but it seems to have fused with the asteroid. That ain't no problem. All you need is an excavation hub, and lucky for you, I know how to build one. You're missing tech points, so start researching. One way to obtain tech points is to extend your space station with modules. It wants a lab. For that, they want water. Yeah, water? Yes, that's this water. Okay, water. Then let's an explorator set up. Maybe 2. First 4 there. And the next. Others need taking care of sometimes, like plants. Completing a supply quest is a reliable way to earn credits and tech points by delivering more of the same resources. Water. And let's Ocean Hub. There are lots of quests now I have. How do I let my flock know which is the most important? The utmost quest will get resources first. Rearrange quests by dragging and dropping them into the order you want. Okay, water and then more water. Then Excavation Hub claim. Boop, boop. Common rules. What's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get that strange object. This ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't gonna cut it for high-tech work. Unless you wanna pack that thing out with your bare beak. Oh no, that doesn't sound like much fun. That's what I thought. Now let's get going. I'm going to need to get started. There are resources from Ruth's quest directly to the excavation hub. Gold and oxygen. Gold. You're sitting on the golds anyway. Get 2 gold extractors. And then get 1 extractor, 1 refiner. So, the resource from this quest directly to the excavation hub. Yeah, on it. I want more money. Range object. Okay. Good. I think the art style is neat. But I kind of expected, like, I think the objective-driven thing is not so. I kind of expected more of colonism, but that's also neat. Okay, finished. New quest from Ruth. Uranium. Looking good so far. The next step is to tickle the object with little radiation. I'm going to need some uranium. Only problem is there ain't no uranium on this rock. We'll need to get it from some other asteroid. To receive resources from another asteroid, you need a landing pad. Research it from the building inventory. I guess I need to send some gold out. Then let's send some gold out. Launch pads. Here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonk. 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 Let's get some more money. For this core consists of total resource supply as well as your station level. Ah, okay. Passive income station. Boom. Landing pads. I've researched a landing pad to receive the uranium. To make sure it's safe, let's place it on a big crater on the excavation site. Right. And let's put it here. Then now let's go back to the map and find an asteroid with uranium. Map. On this cover. And then enter. This is Hamming with uranium. Let's get our uranium project going. This one is Hamming with, yeah, okay. Then let's get it here. Then let's 1, 2, 3. I need more money. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Think. Okay. What? Our rockets are delivering the uranium to our station. By default, go back to the map to change this destination. Click the uranium icon and drag it to the landing pad on the excavator. This will route the rockets to the landing pad. Okay. Fantastic work, Flock. The uranium is being delivered to the excavation nest. Let's return to. Almost there. Pretty sure this is the last thing. We need to break the strange objects loose. Wait, this quartz resource. Never heard of it. Hover over the cursor, request and click on quartz to open the. It should appear that we need to produce quartz ourselves and a chemical lab for that. Click on a chemical lab to research it. The lab. Search. West. That's station lab. I need some more uranium. Let's have also some uranium going. A1 and or Punk. Oxygen. Already delivering oxygen. But we're mining, but not. Yeah, okay. Anyway, but now we should get uranium back to. I don't 100% understand what. A silicon. Oh, here. Here. Right, chemical lab. I've researched chemical lab. Dreams do come true. I've always wanted my own chemical lab. Good job, Stella. So, according to the wiki, we should combine water and silicon in chemical lab. Okay, it gets quite a bit more complex. Then I think there is. Where is what? Yeah, okay. Good. Make stuff easy. And then let's. Let's get. Vlog. We are now refining a steady stream of you for the science of maybe a tissue chemical lab. It's just so beautiful. I wish we'd brought a poet on. Now, Stella, it takes all sorts to quartz. Oh, Captain, that's very poetic. Now let's deliver the quartz to the excavation site so Ruth can separate the strange object. Okay. Then we need the landing. Can we up to the landing site there? guess so. Okay. I know it takes oxygen and whatever. End quotes. But it works well enough. Hooray! Sector 2 completed. I've never seen birds gathering resources so fast. It's really an excellent motivator. Now let's take a closer look at this strange object. Hold on your birds' butts. Just gotta lift this thing carefully and then I can... Oh, Captain, you're not gonna believe this, but it's flying. Quick, hitch it on my rover that I will stop it from floating away. But it's not floating away, it's just floating. Like magic, we have to see inside of this rock. Wouldn't be like a tiny alien spaceship or something. Excuse me? We're going to open up this potentially dangerous object. We're doing it in a controlled lab environment. Your heart's the lab. To the lab. Command team only. Oh, and Ensign, you came too. I don't want you to miss this. It's fascinating. It is. Oh my. Like a superconductor. Have you found out what it is? Something not native to our system? We're here. Came all the way from over here. Strange discovery. We have 34% again. 100. Oh, and an expedition. Ablina. Sector 2.1. A little donut. To the unknown, that's what's all about. Let's explore the sector and bring home some of the treasures we can find around here. This is an expedition to bonus sector of Stablina. Many times will be different every time. Oh. Quest from Captain. Uranium acid. Covenant. Yeah, that's the. There's a fertilizer. Uh, it's extra. The wheat. and then could also do water here. So acid is coming. Next laser and sulfur thing, I mean. Technically there should be acid. Where am I? Did I... Did I produce... Ah, shit. Then I... Fertilizer. So. Okay, now we need fertilizer. Carbon. But there's no other way how I can get. I need to craft carbon. Oh, let's wait. I didn't craft carbon. Oh, we have carbon. Carbon. They're all not true. Don't. I want to deconstruct you. Okay, that's poop. Okay. Carbon is yeah. Hydrocarbon, I need more of that. More plant stuff. Plant stuff? Oh. Plant stuff. So, and was hydrocarbon? Then the fertilizer. Was that, I think. What? Bit of a pick. try to do it. It's okay. Seven, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10. Yes. Okay, expedition completed. Play this level as a new expedition or stay here and try. What's your score? Ah, okay. So that's no ins. Ah, okay. Little detour complete. Okay, and that's. Thank you for playing the Starbase demo. If you liked the first impression of Starbase, you would help us a lot if you leave a positive review and wishlist the game. Not in the demo, electricity, further star systems, new surface challenges, more buildings, and building upgrades. I think it's quite neat. The art style is cutesy and fitting. The writing is a little bit on the nose with the bird puns, but it is okay. At least like the game, like it's not like the gameplay is more in the forefront than the story, so it's like not like, for example, in Sector 13 where the characters jumped in your face and were like, yeah, oh. So it is so bearable in that sense. It's not too in like pushing it onto you. So in case if you like the writing, it's cool, and if not, then it's not too overbearing. I think the thing with the pipes can get quite confusing quite quickly. So there is quite a woozling going on, but I think like pipe bridges would help a lot to declutter. But I think the building and so on is quite organic with the drag and drop of all that stuff. Like the buildings onto the asteroids and so on. Yeah. I think it's neat. I think the like research change can get quite long and quite factorial like, so there's a lot of potential, especially with oil and energy and so on. Maybe shipping uranium around and so on. The merchant ways I don't really like. For example, if I want to have like, for example, one launch pad sending different resources to like having basically one asteroid sending goods to do different asteroids. That would be a good option to have, and I think the the trade ways can get quite cluttered in later games. So if you have like 5 or 6 asteroids, I think like a list system would be more better, like, or to have like a parallel system. If you want to do like a quick like trade route, you can do it like you already can. But if you want to have it more complex, if you have like a on the right, like one is source and one is destination, and then you can like pick the asteroids, the launch pads, like the sending asteroid, the launch pads, the arriving asteroid, and the landing pad. So you can have like different yeah. So it's like more less cluttered. that's the word that I wanted to use, so that it is overall less cluttered in the trading view. And you can like therefore have like more complex or a more interconnected trade or logistics thing. But other than that, like the only like main real thing that in my opinion they need to like improve is like the trade thing between the asteroids. Other than that, I think the status quo is quite good. Didn't encounter any bugs. I think like all the feature stuff here is like a deepening of the system. I think it would be neat if you, or one thing that I could imagine is that it is a little bit difficult to cling too much onto a like map, because like you lose your all your buildings and so on when you move to the next map. I think it would be nice to have like some sort of like a kind of broke LUT element that you maybe keep some resources or something like that. Maybe something like Pikmin, or I forgot the other game that was a little bit similar, that you, for example, you keep a certain amount of resources, but technically you only need the resources to complete quests. Or that you maybe like can buy with the resources that you collect from level to level, maybe some buildings that you start with. So maybe that you start the game with like 4 extractors and 2 chemical labs if you have like upgraded your station enough. Something like that would be, I think, quite a nice improvement in that department. But I think, yeah, that has been Starbase. Steam demo from the makers of Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. Yeah. I think it's neat. Fans of Kurzgesagt definitely should check it out, or anyone that likes factory building stuff, like Factory or Satisfactory. At least the demo. And with that, if you want more long-form content like that, like and subscribe to this channel, Plumber Fun Raw. And if you want more short, concise videos, subscribe to my main channel, Plumber Fun. And with that, I'm out.